Alright, y'all, I'm fixing to do a beer review. My one and only ever beer review in my life. Beer review. I'm not doing any more. This is it. I received this nice 6-pack of Great Lakes Brewing Christmas Ale from Hazman 440. Paul and his wife, Diane. It came along with a letter that says, here's a little early ho 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 for you because we know, laughing out loud, you can't get it down there. Hope you like it as much down there as we do up here. Enjoy. Paul and Diane. I'll put his link down there in case you want to go check out his channel. And I know nothing about beer reviews. I'm not going to try and do a beer review. I'm going to drink this beer and tell you what it tastes like. Now, they say it's got honey and cinnamon and ginger in it and barley and hops, and we don't, around here, we don't pay any attention to any of that. We get our beer at the Chevron station, and in the past 45 years, I guess, I haven't tasted another beer except Miller High Life. And all my friends, I hear Rudy back there barking, all my friends are the same way. If they drink Bud, that's all they drink. We don't drink beer and sit around and talk about it. We drink beer to get a buzz on. And we drink beer for the hey guys, watch this effect. And we like sitting around and drinking at a pig roast or something like that. But in any event, this is not going to be a big ostentatious beer review. There's not a pretentious bone in my body. And y'all just going to have to listen to Rudy because I've already started to film. So, it says it's best drank at something like 56 degrees. It's 53 degrees. Personally, well, up there it's 54 degrees. Personally, I like mine damn near iced over. We drink it extremely cold, and we'll just pop the top on this thing and get on with it. We don't drink it out of bottles. We don't have a refund system on bottles or cans, but some of my friends save cans. And cans don't break, and you can't cut your fingers on broken cans. I suppose you could, but somebody always takes all the cans home. And we don't drink beer out of a glass. I mean, there'd be a lot of eyebrows raised, and people would talk about you if you drank it out of a glass. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. If you enjoy it out of a glass, that's fine. Now, I could drink it out of this little, you should see my wiener in action. I could drink it out of that. But I don't have any beer glasses. That Mr. 45 Bullet gave me that. And I've decided that it'd be an ideal time also to open it up with the opener that Salty Shellback sent me. So I grabbed 2 openers out of my little curio cabinet and got confused. At first I thought maybe it was this one because it's got his kind of writing on it, you know. And then I saw that this had his name on it. And seriously, it's also got my name on it. I mean, when somebody stops and takes the time to make you something, that's very special. So, let's see In all seriousness, this is the first beer I've drank in a year and a half. I didn't not drink them. I think I'm supposed to show the cap. That means a lot. I think that I only drink at the camp, and I haven't been at the camp in probably a year and a half. I hadn't spent the night down there, so I don't drink. You know, it used to be a bunch of rednecks. We'd all just load up the truck and fill up the cooler and start riding and drinking. Well, we don't do that anymore. Not because of any bad experience, just we don't do it. There was a time when it was okay. It's not okay anymore. But this is going to be my first taste of beer and my first taste of Christmas ale. I don't think I've ever drank ale. I'm supposing that's beer, and I'm going to tell you what it tastes like. Like I say, this is not a big production. Hopefully it won't run long. You know, after a hard day of raking leaves and almost blowing my head off, this should taste great. So we don't pour it in the glass. We don't care what color it is. It could be clear. We'd still drink it. We don't care about the foam on the top. You know, we don't care about the lacing. We don't care about a note of this or a note of that. In all the years I've drank beer, I've never heard anybody sit around and talk like that. We don't have beer gardens where they serve a bunch of stuff. You either drink Budweiser or Miller or something fairly common. But it's all in good fun. I'm going to take a drink of this and tell you what it's like. And you're not going to get to see me drink it, but this movie's not about me. This is about this excellent gift that Paul and Diane sent me. And by the way, while I'm thinking about it, I looked at the postage on this thing. I haven't heard of the first beer review mention anything about postage. But it cost them $19.84 to send this six-pack to me. And each bottle was individually, meticulously wrapped in bubble wrap. And then the little carton thing here was collapsed and sitting on top. You could have drove a truck over that and you wouldn't broke a beer. So here it goes, y'all. I'm almost scared to do this because to be quite honest, when I get to drinking, well, anything's about to happen. If you saw the alligator video of mine, and it's in the miscellaneous playlist, but you know what I'm talking about. So here we go. I'm going to give you my honest opinion. God almighty. There's something wrong. Let me try it again. Now this is like 7.5% alcohol by volume. There's no way in hell that I could drink this whole bottle of beer. No way to. Let me try one more time. I wonder if I was supposed to shake it up first. You know, they went to such a great expense. I mean, do y'all actually drink a lot of this stuff? I'm going to tell you what it tastes like. Now, they said it had cinnamon and ginger and honey, and I must be doing this wrong because God almighty. That tastes like a hot can of Jack's beer, or Falstaff, Furbacher, one of those three. Have you ever drank any of that? Hey, look, it's a thought, and God knows I appreciate it. Hang on. I couldn't give this shit away. Hang on. I'm trying to get some off the bottom. Maybe it's needed stirring or something. All right, you know, it might be me. I haven't even had a Miller in a year and a half, so again, we don't care about how much foam is on the top or what color it is. They say this is, I forget what color they said this was, but you hear Rudy? He's begging me not to drink this whole this whole bottle of beer. Maybe it's because I'm drinking out of a... All right! Hang on, y'all. Let me see here. That's not getting any better. I had my hopes up. I was hoping it would be like Nectar of the Gods or something. And it might just be that I'm out of shape. Now, you see, I'm going to have to buy a 6-pack of Miller to see if maybe something has happened to my taste buds in the past year and a half. I did weigh this morning. I weigh 168 pounds. Maybe I got the skinny disease or something that has changed my taste buds, but I'll be honest, this tastes like shit. I never drank a beer that tastes... Well, I take it back. When I was about 5, my parents were drinking, and everybody had been flicking their cigarette ashes in one can, and it was Falstaff. And I was in the kitchen by myself, and I reached up and grabbed the can and turned it upside down. And that might have marked me, because I have visions of that day. I can picture myself doing it, and there's no cigarette butts in here. But, gee, I should send this to a friend of mine up north that drinks, but he's got beer coming out his ears, so I'm not going to do that. Maybe we'll try drinking this again next year, because I'll have 5 of them, and I don't think these things have a time limit on them. It says it's a Christmas beer. Maybe next Christmas I'll try and get in a little more practice, and I'll be able to do a little bit better review. I'll work on my hand movements and whatnot, and try to be a little bit more pretentious about the way that I go about it. But I'm just giving you a good old redneck, after a hard day's work, review, and it's the thought that counts, and Lord knows I appreciate it. But that is absolutely horrible tasting beer. I don't pick up notes and tones and all that other crap that I hear so much about. We just don't talk about beer. We drink to get a buzz going and make each other laugh, say things that are funny, but I'm not going to finish it on camera, and to be honest, I'm not going to finish it off camera, and I don't want this to be long like I've seen. So matter of fact, if I sat here and drank that, I would throw up on camera for y'all. Serious.